Hello everyone, it's Lisa. I know I said I was going to do a 3-part video and I did record all 3, but I think I figured out why my videos were being cut off. So I'm going to try to do this one video with everything. So days 9 through 14 were like this. 197.6, that was day 8. Day 9, 197.6. Day 10, 195.8. Day 11, 196.4. On day 10, I had went out to dinner and I had carne asada, which is just very thin steak with no fat on it. And I had salsa, and I had grilled, plain, no salt, no oil, no butter, shrimp. It was probably 3 servings of what I should have. It was probably 3 servings. So then the next day I was up 197.4. That's what I got to. Then I decided to do an apple day. And I don't know if I told you. Yeah, I did tell you in the last video that I had been really constipated. I don't remember the last time I had went. So I bought some Super Dieters tea. I bought some yerba mate, and I also had been taking fiber and like the powder stuff that you mix. It's something that my aunt got, and it's all natural, and it's has nothing, no sugar or anything like that. And I've also been taking herbal laxative tablets. And it says that you can take 2 to 3 of them at a time, and so I've only been taking 1 at a time. And then the one when I was 197.4, I decided to do an apple day that day. I did my first apple, and then that day we had a get together with my family. And we went out to breakfast or brunch, and I ended up having a salad. It was really small. All I had on it was lettuce. I had pepperoncinis. I had probably 4 or 5, so I'm wondering if maybe that was too much sodium. I also had a couple cherry tomatoes, a couple tiny little pieces of mushroom, 2 pieces of cauliflower, and a tiny little piece of broccoli, and then I had 3 more apples over that day. I did have a lot of water during lunch, but other than that, I didn't drink much water because I had heard that with apple days you're not supposed to. I didn't get to 6 apples, but I just couldn't eat anymore. I was so full, and my stomach was still, I hadn't gone to the bathroom, so I just felt number 2, I mean. So I still felt just so full and bloated and constipated. So then the next day I released 2.6, so I got to 194.8, and I finally was able to go, and my stomach was just really upset all day. It was like crampy, it was nausea. I was so nauseous all day long. I felt like I was going to throw up. So I had coffee in the morning, but other than that, I didn't eat anything until 3. I had a Melba toast. I had a 20-ounce water, a Melba toast with 2 little pieces of chicken on it with some mustard. And after I got that down without throwing up, I decided that I could eat some chunks chili. So I ate that, and like I said, it was around 3 or 4 that I finished with those things. And then around 6:30 or 7, I had an apple, microwaved with cinnamon. I ate both halves. And then for dinner, I didn't eat until around 8, and I had asparagus and tilapia. I barely added any salt, and I've been using seasoning salt with no MSG, no sugar, no anything. It does have a lot of sodium, but it has about 100 grams less, no, almost 200 grams less sodium than the kosher salt and the sea salt that I have. So I thought, you know, that might be better. It still, I used very little of it. And I had lemon on it, lemon pepper, and garlic, and that's it. So then I had water, more water, a lot more water. Also, I forgot to mention, the day that I had that I did all that protein, I felt like I still was eating enough vegetables, but it was all like tomatoes and onions and garlic and chili peppers and that kind of vegetables. It wasn't like any leafy greens or spinach or anything like that. So that day I had been testing my ketones, and it was getting lighter and lighter. Then the next day, the apple day, it was still light. It was not in the trace. It was a little bit darker than the trace color, but it was still pretty light. So I didn't do any of those again. Sorry. I didn't do those again until yesterday, and so it was after I did the chunks chili, and I was really, really dark. It was probably in between the second and the last dark boxes. And I was like, wow, I'm in ketosis again. I'm doing great. You know, I'm going to stay on track, whatever. So then after I had dinner, like I said, I ate late at night. I checked it again, and I was really light again. Not, you know, too far down, but I had lightened up quite a bit. So I think I waited too late in the day to eat or drink water. I think I had dinner too late, but I'm still like really a pound. I gained a pound just because I ate too late. I didn't go to bed until like 11:30. So I don't know. I'm still doing good, and I still feel that 10.2 pounds in 14 days is pretty decent. Any tips that you want to give me, anything that I'm doing wrong, just throw them at me, because I don't know what to do at this point, and I really just want to keep losing. If I go down, even if it's 0.6 or 0.4 every day, that's fine with me, as long as it's going down and not up. And, you know, on Sunday, seeing my family, I hadn't seen them in a year, most of them, in January of last year. So since then, I've lost 30 pounds, and I feel really good. I feel really healthy, and to have so many people notice and say, wow, you look great, what are you doing? I want to do it too. I can't believe how much weight you've lost. I mean, you know, I know that I've lost weight because I went from an 18-20 to a 14, and I feel good, but to have other people notice it, it's just, it feels so good, and I just want to do more, you know, and I don't want to be one of those people who loses a little bit of weight, and I'm like, I'm doing so good, and then all of a sudden go the other way and start gaining it all back. Anyway, I feel good. I'm still not planning on cheating at all. I have no desire to cheat. I'm doing good. Well, that's a lie. I do have desires to cheat. I want to eat all the time. But as far as hunger goes, I'm doing good. And as far as, you know, being strong, I'm doing really good. Anyway, I hope everybody's been having good releases, and I'm going to start watching videos again today. I haven't been doing it all weekend. It's just been really busy and really hectic, but I'm finally back to videos, and hopefully this whole video will upload. So I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Bye.